Hello, my name's Nicole and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to bath your baby. The first thing we need to think about when bathing baby is to make sure you have everything you need. You need to make sure you have a nice warm environment, shutting all doors and windows. Then make sure you have everything to hand that you'll need from the beginning to the end of bathing your baby. This is really important as babies can get cold quite quickly, so we need to make sure we have everything to hand to keep them nice and warm. But also the fact that you should never leave your baby unattended whilst you're bathing them, even for a second. Remember not to get distracted by your phone, the door, or other things going on in the house. So we're going to need a baby bath like this one, or something like a wash and up bowl will do. It's a good idea to place your bath and changing area on the floor so that you can easily transfer baby to and from the bath. You'll need 2 towels, a clean change of clothes and a clean nappy to change baby into, some cotton wool balls and a jug. So the next thing you need to think about is filling your bath or bowl. It's a good idea to fill it with a jug of water as baths full of water are quite heavy to carry. You don't need that much water, maybe around 10 centimetres, and you need to make sure that the water is body temperature. You can check this by using your wrist or elbow. You don't want to check it using your hands as they can come desensitised as we use them so often, so the water can feel cooler than it actually is. So just make sure you use your wrist or elbow. Swirl the water around a little bit just to make sure there are no hot spots and the water's a consistent temperature the whole way through. And always put cold water in first to avoid having hot water around baby. Now we've got everything that we need and the water is in the bath, we can start bathing baby. So the first thing we're going to do is strip baby down to their nappy. So we'll take off their baby grow and vest. But for the time being, we'll just leave their nappy on. We'll grab one of the towels that we've got. And we'll wrap baby up nice and warm in their towel. So now making sure you've got a good grip of baby and their head's well supported, we're going to wash their face. So we'll start with their eyes. So take one of your cotton wool balls that you've got. We're going to use 1 cotton wool ball per eye, and we're going to use a sweeping motion from the inside to the outside of their eye like so. So we'll wet the ball, and 1 sweeping motion from the inside to the outside of the eye. Now we've finished that ball, we'll discard it. Another one for the other eye, same sweeping motion from the inside to the outside, and we'll discard that ball. And the same for each ear. So we'll just clean the outside of the ear, you don't need to clean the inside of baby's ear. And one for the second ear. We just use 1 ball for each eye and for each ear so that we don't cross-infect. You can then use the rest of your cotton wool balls to wash the rest of baby's face, making sure that you get into the creases under their neck as well. And we'll use the same technique for drying each eye and each ear. So 1 cotton wool ball to dry each eye and each ear. Now we're going to wash baby's hair. So making sure you've got their head well supported so that it's over the bath. We'll just cup some water with our hand over their hair like so. Once you've washed their hair, grab the towel and gently dry off their head. Like so. So now we're going to wash the rest of their body. So we'll just lie baby down and take off their nappy. Once you've taken their nappy off, just give their bottom a quick wipe down. And once you've done that, making sure you've got a good hold of baby, you can lift them into the bath. A good way to hold baby is to have their head supported by your wrist and your hand around their arm like this. It gives a good level of support to lower them into the bath and also leaves this hand free just to swirl the water over them. You don't need any product in the bath, just plain water is fine for at least the first month. But if you have any concerns about your baby's skin, you can always talk to your midwife, health visitor or doctor. So when you're birthing baby, this is a great time to bond with baby, for mum, the father of the baby or partner. Chatting to baby and talking to them is really soothing for baby. They love the sound of your voice, so it's a great opportunity to bond with them. So once baby's body is washed, we can lift them back out onto the towel again, making sure you support them well as you lift them out and wrap them up so they don't get cold. We want to make sure we get them fully dry, making sure we dry under their arms and their leg creases. And this is also a really good opportunity to do some baby massage. Many babies really enjoy this and find it quite relaxing. At this point, we're ready to get them dressed again. So you can grab that clean nappy that you had. Pop that on. Clean vest. Your clean baby grow. And we finish birthing your baby. A few questions we get asked is, when is the best time to birth baby? It's best to birth baby when they're nice and settled, not when they're tired or hungry or when they've just fed, but another time when they're nice and settled. You only need to wash baby a couple of times a week. However, if your baby does find it relaxing and you find it helpful for maintaining a routine with them, then of course you're welcome to bath them more often than that. You may prefer just to wash their face, neck, hands and bottom carefully instead, and this is called topping and tailing. But if you've got any other questions, you're always welcome to contact your midwife for more advice.